Before we get into what this video about, a lot of people like, man, it's the summer. It's the beginning of the summer. Why you got a hoodie on? Let me tell you why. Because I'm dieting, all right? And I'm getting shredded. One thing about getting shredded, that's why I kind of look skinny right now. I take my shirt off, you'll see the cuts and bumps and roughs and stuff and tough. But listen, one thing about getting skinny, this ain't what the video about. One thing about cutting, not getting skinny, yes, you try to keep your muscle, but you lose the fat. That way you can see your cuts and see the business where it goes, right? One thing about that is you get cold, all right? Even when it's hot, you get cold sometimes. So it is what it is. But what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about one more time, maybe one more time, unless it's something that I really absolutely have to. But this video, I'm going to talk about the Hussein Farhat, Greg Doucette, Anabolic stick. I'm going to throw Bubba in there, right? Salute to Bubba. Bubba just got 30,000 subs. He reached 30,000 subs because of this. He was already at like 20 something. So he didn't get 30,000 subs because of this, but he reached 30,000 subs because of this. And what am I talking about? And I'm not saying he's doing this, but I said in that title, clout chasing. 90% of people that's making a video about this subject right now is clout chasing, including myself. Now, I didn't start off as clout chaser. I seen the topic. I'm a fitness influencer, and I do not want people undoing what I done. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've helped people. I got people who, especially in my old videos, especially my top 10 misconception video, I'll put that at the end right here after I get done talking. You go to that video just to read the comments of anybody who sat there and watched that video for a good bit. And you'll see how much that video has helped people. That video been up for years. People have came back to the comments later on and say, yo, this advice helped me lose X amount of pounds and X amount of pounds and do this. And I stayed strong while losing weight because I didn't lose, like I just said, I didn't lose all my muscle. I didn't lose all my strength. I did it at a steady base that let me, you know what I'm saying? You read the comments, right? So what am I talking about clout chasing? Small YouTubers. I used to do that sub for sub thing back in the days when YouTube was, when I first started on YouTube. I started about 5 years ago, maybe close to 6 now. I don't know. Y'all can look at oldest video. My first 2-3 videos, my first videos are still up, no matter how embarrassing they were. You know, they're still up. They mean something, right? And they ain't got no views. Eventually they will, but they mean something. So anything that I post is not fitness. Doesn't mean it's clout chasing, but I feel like you sprinkle some clout chasing in. Matter of fact, I got a whole playlist. Can I share? I got video. I could share the playlist. I'm gonna share my clout chasing playlist. My clout chasing playlist is crazy. My clout chasing playlist is crazy, right? So everybody's in this game for some reason, and everybody want to gain subs. Everybody want to gain subscribers, money, whatever. Even if they're if I was a small YouTuber right now, like I'm a small YouTuber, but if I was just starting out, even if my channel wasn't fitness, this is a topic that a lot of people are, this video ain't even about them. This is a topic that a lot of people are going up on. Everybody that making videos about Tory Lanez and Diddy and all their clout, everybody's clout chasing. So the reason I'm making this video, because people will say, why are you making videos about this? And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of it. Right after I post this video, after it's uploaded, I'm posting my squat every day, day 10. Finding your position of power. That's the title. So I'm basically teaching people how to squat and not risk injury. Now, there's always a risk of injury, all right? If you're pushing heavy weight, if you're doing any weight, you can be, it can be lightweight. You can get injured, all right? I'm trying to take away some of that risk, all right? Same thing, I'm gonna make a part 2 of it, but it's gonna be, because I just edited part 1. I showed all my scenes, I showed what happened. I just started my squat back. I'm not here to brag, boast, act like I'm better than anybody. I started over. I put my foot on. I put my pants on one foot at a time, just like anybody else. I might have great fitness knowledge. I might have a great fitness journey. I might have a great natural transformation. Not a fake natty, but that's not what we're talking about today. My next video gonna be the same thing. My squat every day, day 11, but it's gonna be called everything starts from the base, meaning your foot. I'm gonna tell you right now, matter. Dang, I didn't. Every time you're doing a video, somebody call you, right? I didn't want to. I was gonna just post it, but I ain't about to leave y'all hanging either. So I'm gonna still tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. Then they call me, and then I still know what I'm about to say, right? But I'm telling you, like, when you use your phone for everything, your internet, everything, not your internet, but your posting. Dog, listen. Finding your base. I'm gonna tell you. You can still watch the video tomorrow. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. This one is the one I'm about to post. Is not this. It's part 1, but part 2 is gonna tell you what I left out. And what I left out when I say finding your base. Everything starts from the base. Whether you're bench pressing, squatting, deadlifting. Everybody know your core this and the core is everything that. The core is a lot. Your core is almost everything. I would say more importantly is your footing. Everything starts from your feet. Whether you're bench pressing, whether you're squatting, whether you're deadlifting. Your approach to the bar, the width of your feet, your stance, your solid base, your leg placement, everything comes from the base. Even on the bench, because you got leg drive. Everything comes from the base. When you learn that one thing, it will take your lifts to the wherever it can go. Everybody gonna end up the same, right? And it's gonna take some practice. If you've been benching without using leg drive, when you start benching with using it, it's gonna be awkward because you ain't never done it before. If you've been, squatting or deadlifting a certain way, it's gonna be awkward switching up your style slowly but slowly because you ain't done it, before. And then bringing it back. Like I say, I ain't squatted like like great squat sessions like regular in a long time. So I'm bringing it back. I mean, that's part of the journey too. A lot of people, you a fitness guy, how that happen? Ask anybody that's been in the fitness game for a long time, how many times, ask them. If you know anybody, your cousin, whoever, if they're really good at fitness, ask them, have you ever had to start over? Have you ever had to start over your squat, bench press? If they've been doing it for years, I guarantee you they're going to say lots of times. That's the thing. Like when you're a beginner, no disrespect to beginners, I used to be a beginner. I'm speaking from experience. See, when somebody say beginner, people go, you call me a beginner. You just began. What? Like, come on, man. That's not offensive. I mean, get offensive. You get offensive to everything. When somebody say you don't know something, then that's one of the reasons why I never wanted to be a personal trainer, because everybody does that. I can't stand it. It gets on my nerves. But what I'm saying is, I was a beginner. And I always tell people, too, beginners are easy to fool. When I was a beginner, guess what? I spent a lot of money on supplements that had outrageous claims. And I wasted a lot of money as a beginner. A lot of people waste a lot of money, hiring the wrong coach that don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about fitness. Oh, they certified. Anybody can pass that test. You hiring a coach that ain't even in the shape that you're trying to get in. Like, come on, man. I digress. That's why when I learned everything that I know, I just studied my butt off. I took it under my own wing. What you're doing now when you watch my videos, especially the 2 popping up right here, comment, like, subscribe, share, holler back at your boy. Peace. Watch them. It ain't about nobody else. It's about exactly what I'm trying to teach. Watch the video. They're right there.